Ophelia Key speaks. Scrambled Stories, September 12, 2025. Dear reader, I opened a can of proverbial worms this time. I dove headfirst into Dread Desire, and it got serious real fast. Way back in the summer of 2017, I wrote the bulk of the stories in Dread Desire during a horrendous heatwave in July in El Paso, Texas. I penned over 120,000 words in 1 week. My writing wasn't as clean back then, and the scenes were scrambled. I tried to rectify this in the years since, but I needed to write more stories and flesh out others. Sorting the mess only got worse when I realized my efforts at editing required far more effort than I originally understood. These stories all went out of print during the Great Takedown, and after reviewing them, I'm glad I unpublished. I spent days reorganizing the content and more days creating the digital cover art. I will spend more days creating thumbnails, character art, print wraps, frontispieces, and marketing materials. None of that matters. Well, it matters a little, but what matters far more is that I recognize the stories need a massive overhaul, more content, revision of existing words, and above all, they need an extensive edit. Bear with me while I reorganize the workshop and get to work on the Scrambled Stories. The dream is colder and darker in the netherworld. Welcome to the dream. Shameless self-promotion. Steamy hot, wickedly delicious noble dark urban fantasy with paranormal romance tales set in a dream to live for. Dreoith is a place where myths, legends, and fairy tales walk among the strange and wonderful, where finding a life mate brings balance, and magic rules the dream. It's more than a mere saga, it's a reading experience. Noble dark, urban fantasy with steamy paranormal romance stories. Includes fated mates. Warning, adult themes, fantasy violence, and/or explicit sexual situations. Intended for a mature audience. What are you waiting for? Grab an excellent drink, curl up in your favorite reading nook, and escape into the dream with the Dreoith Saga and over 15 themed miniseries by Ophelia Key. Get all the extra art, videos, audio files, and more. Read as I write, edit, and post the episodes. Welcome to the dream. Behind the scenes. I couldn't help but share all the cover art I labored over for days. I posted them within the Dread Desire miniseries as well. Please check them out. I think these might be the best ones I've created yet. The act of structuring the miniseries got me thinking about how much work goes into a book beyond the usual writing, revising, editing, proofreading, and formatting of a manuscript, about what it takes to produce a book from the author's perspective. Obviously, you need front matter and back matter along with cover art and marketing art, but you also need systems and tools to streamline publishing, which goes beyond learning how to upload a manuscript onto the various retailers or your own store. Without the creation of these systems, it takes much longer. No one has them with the first book, but as an author writes and publishes, they can see the pattern for the work and then create ways of tackling it which make it easier and helps avoid costly mistakes. For my readers, the miniseries allows them the first glimpse of the tales and provides them with an opportunity to dip in and out of the dream whenever they desire. But for me, the miniseries serves a purpose beyond merely offering my supporters early access with all the behind-the-scenes stuff. I use the miniseries both as a guiding framework and as a measuring stick for moving a rough draft story along the path toward producing a book. Each episode, video, art piece, chapter, and audio file marks the path to publishing the next volume in the backlist. It's like a master checklist, which doesn't need to be completed in any order, but will have all the checks as I publish and market the story. While I may not always produce all the pieces in the same order, and the framework has expanded over time, I can see what tasks remain to bring a new book to life and share it with those who might also enjoy it. On days when I simply can't write or revise, I may still create a video, upload an audio file, or draft a quote card. Every task requires different levels of creativity and time, so even if I need to juggle things, I always add more to the dream. All writers dream of writing full-time and leaving the day job behind. But this simply isn't realistic for many authors. Writing and posting in the Dreowith Saga offers me the small consolation of stepping into the dream every day and enjoying my stories alongside my readers who also enjoy them. It's my way of living the dream in pieces until I can have it as a whole. I need to get back to editing. Leave your comments and questions. I love to hear from you. If you found this post worthy, please feel free to share it. If you are listening on YouTube, don't forget to like and subscribe for more original stories and audio adventures. Special thanks to OK Music Writers for Enter the Dream. Thank you for stepping into the dream once more. I hope you have a lovely weekend and will discover a grand story. Please remember, when you read, be kind and leave your reviews. Until my next post, welcome to the dream. Be careful. Happy reading. Ophelia Key.